It's been stressful. Great job, everybody. Now suck it.
Wow. So, yeah, you might be able to hear a little crackle in the background. That's because I dropped my microphone before filming this episode. Just found out while I've been editing. So I apologize for any crackles in the background. I am doing a noise cancellation. Already have a new microphone, but there you have it. So back to your regular programming.
I see Johnny Depp. He sees Johnny Depp's butt.
Yep. Good evening. Hello. Patrick Stewart, thank you so much for tuning back into my channel. Can't wait to get into Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them Part 2. Bittersweet. We're wrapping up this Harry Potter kind of thing with the guys, John and Jason. First time watching Harry Potter. Coming off the heels of actually watching the reunion, the Return to Hogwarts. Had that cool shout out with Oliver Phelps. I mean, we're really enjoying this. So before we go any further, don't forget, hit the thumbs up, give us a like, hit the subscribe button, turn on the bell, go check out the cool nerdy merch. We got what I call the Nerd Hallows. We'll be watching Fantastic Beasts, and then we're going to get them to watch the trailer for Secrets of Dumbledore. That'll never get that out of my head now. Dude, I am digging the Punisher shirt.
Yeah, so I had a rough day today, and I just felt like that this was symbolic of my day.
Return to Hogwarts. It was emotional.
It was very good. And like what I think I said in that video, John and I have only been in this for what, like 3 months maybe?
Yeah.
Where, you guys have been in it for 20 years. I can't imagine how emotional I've been watching it 20 years after.
It was very nostalgic for me. It was no shocker to most of the subscribers that I was the one that boo-hooed, cried. And I was shocked to see on the votes, they weren't even like evenly split, like, 3-way. It was like overwhelmingly people
like
voted.
80%.
Yeah. And like nobody voted for you. You're heartless.
I am.
Like you are.
Punishment.
People just think you don't have a heart, man. Like you couldn't cry. So Fantastic Beasts Part 2. So we left off with Credence blasting into smithereens. We found out that Colin Farrell was actually Johnny Depp. He's Grindelwald, and Newt Scamander like just the hero of the day. And they, like I said, they blasted Credence to a million pieces. So where do you think we're going next?
Well, I'm guessing the Crimes of Grindelwald, so we're going to see kind of why Grindelwald's such a bad dude.
All right. Well, guess who we're going to get to see in this one?
Don't we get to see Dumbledore?
Yeah, Dumbledore. You got it, bro. You know who's playing Dumbledore, right? It's not a spoiler. He already knows.
From the cover, it's Jude Law.
Yeah, Jude Law.
So.
And, he does good. He does good. All right, so let's get John in here, get some pre-thoughts, and then we're going to watch the movie.
Here we go.
How excited are you?
I'm
every
ready.
time we do another one of these, you get like more. You're like, ah!
Yeah, man, I can't wait.
Yeah, you're like Dobby when it comes to, you're like, rah!
Rah, where's my sock?
Yeah. Who are you most excited to see going into this one?
Dumbledore.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
I want to see this young, spry Dumbledore.
You really enjoyed Fantastic Beasts 1.
Yep, it was good.
I'm not going to have any pre-discussion about this movie and how it did, how it didn't do, what people like, what they didn't like, any kind of controversies.
I don't care about any of that.
Yeah, because you're going to enjoy it, and we're going to sit down. There's going to be plenty of Hufflepuff love. Fantastic Beasts 2, Crimes of Grindelwald. We're probably going to see some Fantastic Beasts.
I'm assuming so.
And some Crimes of Grindelwald.
Yes.
Yeah, genius title.
Love it.
Stay nerdy with it. Oh.
I just noticed this.
Is that the Elder Wand?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ooh, what?
Ooh. Jason, you're spoiling it for yourself, man. Don't be looking at the cover.
I just looked at the cover and I was like,
the cover.
I was like, that's the Elder Wand.
All he did was look at it.
Yeah, he's like, I just looked at it.
It's your fault.
It's my fault.
Yeah, it's what is it? It's like 11 3/4 and pliable bendy.
Yeah,
I
something
don't
like
know.
that. So.
All right, here we go. Oh man, we got a new subscriber. I can't remember her name, but she was like, she had tuned in on one of her earlier videos where you finally got sorted. I think it was like Prisoner of Azkaban. And she was like, "This stuff is great, but what's up with all the shit throwing shade on Hufflepuff? You need to back up off of Hufflepuff." And I was like, hey, stay tuned. You're gonna see there's plenty of Hufflepuff love, and you'll find out that we totally adore Hufflepuff. Like it's all a joke.
Yeah.
Well,
the whole thing was just.
Yeah. I was like, I'm so sorry.
Yeah. Oh man.
Oh, here we go.
Everybody, shut up. I think this is the only thing Warner Brothers has got right lately.
Wizarding World.
It's Gotham.
Dude, it does look like God does.
American Ministry of Magic.
Is that Dumbledore?
No,
It's Johnny Depp.
that would be Grindelwald.
No, I mean the fly.
It's Rita Skeeter.
What the crap is that?
It's a beast.
We've had to change his guard 3 times. He's very persuasive. So we removed his tongue.
Moved his tongue. Holy crap. Floating.
Mr. Spielman, we found his wand hidden away. And we found this.
Ooh. Oh. Huh. People flim flam.
Flim flam.
So they cut the wrong guy's tongue out? Dang. Grindelwald's a sneaky dude. Hello. He just pops in. How's it going?
You have joined a noble cause, my friend.
Now he's got a snake tongue.
I know, Antonio. So needy.
Huh? Wow.
Didn't see any crimes there.
No,
No crimes at all.
no crimes.
He seems like a very wholesome, stand-up guy.
Yeah.
You destroyed half of New York.
No, that's actually factually incorrect on 2 counts.
Mr. Grindelwald sees this boy as a means to make this all come true.
I'm sorry, you're talking about Queens as if he were still here.
He survived, Newt. Come here.
I assume this means I have the job.
He doesn't seem like a very nice guy.
No, he's not.
Look at them shoes.
Got a little Edward Scissorhands vibe going. No crimes at all.
No crimes.
Who does he think he is? Anakin Skywalker?
Ventus.
Strong gust of wind.
It is. And no one else is having any problems.
Dumbledore.
Nope, Dumbledore.
There's a story in my family that a phoenix will come to any Dumbledore in desperate need. They say my great-grandfather had one.
I cannot move against Grindelwald. It has to be you.
It's like a weird moose.
Perhaps you should take off your shirt.
You gonna leave those pants on?
Yeah.
I was a little slow on
Doesn't say huge basement.
that. It is. My goodness, what is the square footage in this place?
We hope you don't mind. We let ourselves in. It's raining out there. Cats and dogs. London's cold.
You were supposed to have been obliviated.
It didn't work, pal. But you said it. The potion only erases bad memories. I didn't have any. This angel over here, she filled me in on all the bad parts, and here we are.
Good for him. I'm glad he's back.
Me too. At the giggle water?
Anyway, we are real excited.
Something's not right with him.
We're getting married.
I'm married, Jacob.
You've enchanted him, haven't you? Queenie, you've brought him here against his will.
Oh, that is an outrageous accusation.
Then you won't mind if I, You've got nothing to fear if he wants to get married. We can just lift the enchantment and he can tell us himself.
What you gonna do? What you gonna do with that, Mr. Scamander?
Congratulations on your engagement, Jacob.
Wait, what? It's very nice to see you. Where the hell am I right now?
London.
Oh, I always wanted to go here.
Wow.
Why is it wrong to want to marry you?
Okay.
To want to have a family?
If we get married and they find out, they're gonna throw you in jail, sweetheart. I can't have that. They don't like people like me marrying people like you. I ain't a wizard. Sweetheart, you don't need to enchant me. I'm already enchanted. I can't have you risking everything like this. You know, you're not giving us a choice, sweetheart.
You're not giving me a choice. One of us had to be brave, and you were being a coward.
Oh.
You know how rough that would be to, like, be in a relationship with somebody that could read your mind?
Yeah.
That would be horrible.
You wouldn't be in that relationship very long.
No!
I got my own problems.
Leave me alone, kid.
Hold on, I'll get my jacket.
I've got it.
Look at that, like Doctor Strange.
So many jokes could be made, Fred did.
Oh no.
I'm choosing to be the bigger person and not say that.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
You're welcome.
That's
Now
a
we're embarrassed.
first.
See,
There he is.
credence.
Nagini.
Like the snake?
Yeah.
Oh. What is that beast? What are those beasts?
A maledictus! Over time, you will not be able to transform back.
There goes that inside show.
I'm guessing that's Voldemort's snake.
Eventually it will be.
So we know her end.
Who represents the greatest threat to our cause?
Albus Dumbledore.
Credence is the only entity alive who can kill him.
You really think he can kill the great Albus Dumbledore?
I know he can.
So he was already great then,
Will
huh?
you be with us?
What do you think I should say to her if I see her?
Say whatever comes to you in the moment.
She has eyes just like a salamander.
Don't say that.
It's Portkey.
That's a kappa. That's a Japanese water demon.
There you go. A kappa.
Oh, good boy. Right, follow that feather. What? Chicken, follow the feather.
Follow the feather.
Drop the bucket.
Oh, you killed her. What a jerk. Now I have a bubble. He wasn't just making that happen. That was him.
Because the Obscurus lives inside of him. Think like Venom. He got a symbiote. It's the best way to think of it.
That's weird. He's a weird dude. Hmm.
You watch over Credence. Keep him safe. For the greater good.
You know what I mean?
Sorry.
I was saying, you sure the guy's here that we're looking for?
You know what this movie needs? More beasts.
And more crimes of Grindelwald. I mean, he hasn't done anything truly evil yet.
No, I mean, you only killed a child.
It's a Hufflepuff.
It's a cat toy. how she just knows what to do, and it's always the weirdest, oddest thing.
Done. Save the day.
Hogwarts.
Yes.
Hogwarts.
Right there. That's where Harry threw the wand.
Mm-hmm.
He went. Eh.
He broke it.
Go with Professor McGonagall, please.
McGonagall.
That's the office.
Your policies of suppression.
Actually, that
I
looks
need
like
you
the
to fight him.
dark arts classroom.
From now on, I shall know every spell you cast. I'm doubling the watch on you, and you will no longer teach defense against the dark arts.
Did you see her last week? I was counting! Missy was a strange. She's horrible.
Yeah.
Mr. Scamander fears what more than anything else in the world?
Having to work in an office, sir.
Go ahead, Newt.
Mirror of Erised.
Yeah. Mirror of Erised. Good call out. Good call out.
They were buds.
Isn't that the thing from the beginning?
From the beginning, yeah. It's a good scene. I like that. Ooh.
Relashia.
So basically, he just freed it from whatever.
Yeah, but his chains are on it.
He's pretty good with the beasts.
She's responding.
Ooh.
Ooh. Ooh.
He's got a venom.
Must be a water dragon.
Tweezers.
They're thin, pointy.
Pointy things.
Yes, I know what tweezers are.
You might not want to.
Oh.
You're alright.
Oh, come on.
Don't get it near your eye.
Calamari.
Calamari.
Wait!
Why does everybody that works for the Ministry of Magic wear black leather trench coats?
Because they're cool.
They are cool.
I'm sorry, but I can't admire people whose answer to everything that they fear or misunderstand is kill it.
I'm an aura, and I don't.
Yes, and that's because you've got middle head. It's an expression derived from the three heads of the rune spore, so the middle one is a visionary. Now, every aura in Europe wants Credence dead except you. You've gone middle head.
Who else uses that expression, Mr. Scamander?
I think it might just suit me.
At least he's honest.
But what is it you want, my boy?
I want to know who I am.
And you not to slap me around like a little bitch.
Golly!
This is where you move.
They did kind of smack him around.
I have some questions.
Come to perish.
That was Colin Farrell taking some liberties.
Oh, it's hungry. I recognize that sound.
Is that Glenn Close or is that
afraid
Willem
we keep
Dafoe?
no food, but I'm an alchemist and therefore immortal.
Huh.
You don't look a day over 375.
Nicolas Flamel.
Ah!
Oh. Jacob Kowalski.
Oh, did he just crack his hand?
He just crushed his hand.
Nicholas Flamel is a very fragile dude.
That's how I went too.
I've seen one of these before. It was at the fair. There was this dame there, and she had a veil, and I gave her a nickel, and she told me about my future. And she missed out on quite a bit, actually.
I'm coming, baby. Stay right there.
Stay right. Thank you, Mr. Flamingo.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay.
Be careful. Of course. Promise me you'll be careful.
Get him.
I think that might have been the best moment of my life.
It's called Sound the Alarm.
She looks sinister.
You know, your eyes really are not supposed to say. Like fire in water, in dark water. And I've only ever seen that.
Why does he give compliments like we did in high school?
I've only ever seen that.
Salamanders.
So when you go home.
Oh no.
Oh.
What kind of cats are
Oh
those?
gosh,
These
those
are
are Satan cats.
Matago, they won't hurt you unless you
Supervise!
attack them.
Oops.
Ooh, I saw your Ooh. Ride him, cowboy. They changed pretty quick.
That the old ways serve us no longer. Oh, and what a world we would make for all of humanity, we who live for freedom and for love. Come closer, brother wizards, join us. They have killed many of my followers. It is true. Your anger, your desire for revenge is natural. No! Disapparate. Leave. Go forth from this place and spread the word.
You ain't loyal.
Pledge to me your eternal allegiance or die.
Play by the rules! No cheating, children!
Not who you are.
Traitors!
Jacob. He's the answer. He wants what we want.
No.
Yeah.
This has all been for you, Credence.
Liar. No.
Work with me!
You're crazy. Go in and outdo it!
This one I believe I know. A little strange. Mistreated, yet brave. So very brave. Time to come home.
I love you.
I hate Paris.
It's like worse than Fiend Fire.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
That's kind of intense.
Yeah, it was.
It just ends abruptly.
Well, guys, who wants to get a pizza?
I could really go for some shawarma right about now.
Yeah.
I've chosen my side.
Mm-hmm.
Got the blood vial.
Yeah. He found it.
I think it's best if he speaks to him alone.
Jacob's there at Hogwarts now.
Is it true? Paolita? I'm so sorry.
It's a blood bag, isn't it? You swore not to fight each other.
How in the name of Merlin did you manage to get...
Grindelwald doesn't seem to understand the nature of things he considers simple. Can you destroy it?
Maybe. Would he like a cup of tea?
Hide the teaspoons.
Your brother seeks to destroy you.
Brother.
There is a legend in your family that a phoenix will come to any member who is in dire need. It is your birthright, my boy. The name I now restore to you. Aurelius Dumbledore.
What? What? Did they just say he's Dumbledore's brother?
Long lost brother?
What? No! No! No. No.
Tell us how you really feel. I refuse to accept it.
That's stupid. That's stupid.
Because otherwise, like, why didn't in the tavern Dumbledore's other brother say, we had this other brother that was like possessed by this, evil thing, and I'm not buying it.
Nah, I was loving it, and I was like, oh man, what a great ending. This is so cool. Lots of action and the magic, and they saved the day, and then that sucked.
It's like Batman Dark Knight Rises all over again.
Oh man, I was so looking forward to seeing this next one, and then they threw out this steaming pile of feces, and God, that just sucked. That just all around just sucked.
Why? I mean, why did they have to do that? Why couldn't it just be like, oh, it's like he's this other family that's as powerful as the Dumbledores? No, he had to be a freaking Dumbledore.
I don't like that.
I don't like that very much, sir.
Well, there you have it. We got through Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. Crimes of Grindelwald.
The movie's great.
Yeah, it was
the
great. And then,
5 minutes.
not even 5 minutes. The last, 30 seconds. Oh, man. It's like, oh, this is so good. Oh, God, what the crap did you do?
I had the same reaction in the theater when I saw this.
I bet a lot of people did.
Yeah. I can see this being divide. It's like some people go, yeah, and then other people no.
There was nobody saying yes in the theater. Everybody was
Good job on that, folks.
literally everyone was like, I mean, like you said, I really enjoyed this movie.
Yeah, I did too.
So let's back up to the good stuff.
Yeah, let's talk
The
about
biggest, I told you I wanted you to go in blind, not hearing the complaints. The biggest review that I kept reading on this movie when it came out was that it was horrible, it was worse than the first, didn't focus on Newt Scamander, it focused on Credence and his convoluted history, and that it was called Fantastic Beasts, Crimes of Grindelwald, and we never saw any Fantastic Beasts or any Crimes of Grindelwald. I never understood that critique.
I saw plenty of crimes.
Oh, yeah.
Plenty of beasts.
I mean, it's killing kids and pulling an Anakin.
I was just about to say that. He pulled an Anakin.
I mean, the Beast. We saw plenty of Beasts.
Oh, yeah.
And the Kelpie. The sea water dragon thing.
I don't know
that
the names of
them.
them.
The water dragon thing.
Yeah.
The seaweed thing.
Yeah, you had the Siamese cats from Lady and the Tramp.
Yeah.
They were there.
Yeah.
I mean, there was a lot of beasts in this. I love that dragon, the Chinese dragon.
That was cool.
You got to see Nagini as human.
To me, that was just a trite throw in. I did not like the Nagini twist. I didn't. It's. I mean, Nagini's an evil, nasty snake that Voldemort has, and it's like, how old is the snake that Voldemort's got?
1,000 years, maybe.
Yeah, it's like you're like really. I mean, and they present her as like a sympathetic character who's a good guy. But how do you make the leap from this to like 60 years later, and it's evil snake? It's like they didn't even need to throw the Nagini thing in there. It was completely pointless. What was the point of Nagini being in the movie? We had plenty of beasts. We didn't need that one. I mean, seriously, imagine for 1 second that she isn't anywhere in the movie.
It doesn't change anything about the movie.
Changes nothing.
Other than you just have some random character say, Credence, you need to go up on the roof.
I mean, seriously, if you took her out of the movie, and I'm not saying she did a bad job. She did a great job, the actress.
Yeah.
But if you take that character out of the movie, it changes nothing. Why is she there? It's pointless. It's a red herring. That being said, follow my logic on this.
Okay, follow.
Red herrings throughout movies are like, chase this rabbit down the trail and it gets you nowhere. This whole movie was a red herring. All about Corvus, quote unquote. And we spend the whole movie trying to figure out who the heck Credence is and trying to prove that he's Corvus, only to have Leta Lestrange admit that, well, no, it can't be Corvus because my baby brother died because he dropped in the ocean because I swapped him out because he cried too much.
I was just joking about that, but was that like the Titanic?
No. Well, maybe. I don't know. Could have been the Titanic.
Because like all of a sudden they're on lifeboats and you see the boat in the background sinking.
Could have been Titanic. I don't know. Maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. Let us know in the comments. But follow me on this. The whole movie's a red herring. Nagini's a red herring. Do you not think that Mr. Silver Tongue himself, Grindelwald, do you trust him at all?
No.
I think he's full of crap. I think he's lying about Credence being the Dumbledore. I don't think he is. I really don't think he is. That's what I tell myself to console myself, because if I find out that he had this secret long lost brother, I'm going to be ticked off.
Yeah, and it's going to ruin the third movie.
Well, there's supposed to be 5.
Oh, well, it's going to ruin the
3 through 5.
All of them, yeah.
First movie, Fantastic Beasts, Where to Find Him, focused on the hero, Newt.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and then we have Fantastic Beasts, Crimes of Grindelwald, focuses on Grindelwald
Mm-hmm.
and his master scheme. Boy, was he good.
Mm-hmm.
Seductive Message. The next one is called
The Secrets of Dumbledore.
Secrets of Dumbledore. So we're getting somewhere. I haven't given up, but I'll say this: if this next movie goes, if this next movie does that, it's done. They're never going to make a 4 and 5. They won't. Now, here's what I'm going to ask you: if you had to sit down and rewatch a Harry Potter, and the only 2 choices I gave you were Goblet of Fire and Crimes of Grindelwald,
Mine would be I'd rather sit down and watch Crimes of Grindelwald
Mm-hmm.
because the movie is freaking amazing up until the last 30 seconds.
I really enjoyed the movie all the way through until that last 30 seconds when he's like, hey, by the way,
So, Goblet of Fire, I always say that the movie is just one big heap of dumpster fire.
Yeah.
Until the very end. The ending was amazing.
Yeah, this is the complete opposite.
Yeah, the whole movie's amazing, and the ending's like...
Yeah.
So hopefully they can redeem the message. I don't trust Grindelwald.
Yeah, I hope it comes out that that's not true at all, and this dude is just a total fraud, and he'll get killed and never come back, and we never have to see him again until we watch The Flash.
Here's what we need to do. We're going to wrap this video up. We'll hit stop, and then we're immediately going to have you two watch the trailer for Secrets of Dumbledore. Get your reaction from that. Scale of 1 to 10. We got to do it. We got to do it.
All right, this is going to be complicated.
It's very complicated. I'll go first simply because I've had plenty of time to process this movie, and I've made up my mind about what I think's happening, and based off what I'm projecting, I give this movie an 8. If you'd asked me when I walked out of the theater, I'd have said I gave it like a 2. Yeah, give it a solid 8. It's a great, enjoyable movie. It's got a good plot. It's just the ending was like smack in the face.
Like, I would give this one probably a 7.5. And the reason why is because I would have probably given it like a 9 had it not been for that ending.
I know it's hard. It's hard to stomach. And I knew it was going to happen. It's like, on camera, I started sitting back and getting back behind y'all because I'm like, oh God, here it comes. Here it comes. He's gonna whisper Aurelius Dumbledore. I was like, these guys are gonna get pissed off.
I really enjoyed the movie. I loved it. Up until the end, I would have given it an 8. Based on that 30 seconds, I give that section of it a 1. So just take that average. So 1 to 8, you give it a 5.
Okay, I can respect it. I respect it.
Man, it's like they put so much effort into this movie, and it was so good, and everyone was great in it. The acting was great, the story was great, the action was great, the magic was great, and then they're just like, hey, all that effort we put into this movie, I know everyone's done such a great job. The cinematographers were great. All of the special effects guys, they did a great job. All the people doing the lights, everyone did such a great job. Now we're just gonna shove that right up in the freaking.
So you're like, again, everybody did a great job. All right, now line up. We're gonna kick y'all in the nuts.
Yeah. Yes. Great job, everybody. Now suck it.
Wow. Oh man.
You could edit that out.
No, I'm leaving it in there. It's staying. So
he won't even blur the fingers.
We're gonna circle back. So autistic Newt.
I love Newt. I love Newt. He's a great character. I love Newt.
And he's talking to Tina. How about that whole salamander speech?
Man, yes, I love it. I love it. Hey, when you're autistic, your brain works differently, and you got to share your heart. And and if a woman's eyes look like salamanders, then they just look like salamanders. You're just gonna have to deal with it.
Who do you like better as a bad guy, Voldemort or Grindelwald?
Oh, Grindelwald. Voldemort's just a sociopath. He doesn't have the ability to feel or love. He's just obsessed with I'm going to live forever, and he wants to take over your high school. And Grindelwald has a nose.
Yeah, Voldemort's
but he's got those weird eyes though.
Yeah,
I like his eyes.
Are they like salamanders?
They're kind of like salamanders. Even without the Elder Wand, Grindelwald is a force to be reckoned with. Voldemort is like...
Voldemort couldn't even take over a high school, let alone the whole world, right?
Yeah. Grindelwald would have been smart enough not to try to Avada Kedavra Harry like 3 times. Like after the first time, he'd been like, I know what happened. I'm going to go have this guy kill Harry. Like, hey, there's plenty of opportunities for other people to kill Harry.
Yeah.
Grindelwald wouldn't have been like, hey, he's for me. You save him for me. He'd have been like, just like in the movie. Oh, I want to kill a kid. So you can kill the kid for me. Go ahead.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
And if it backfires, it's on you.
Yeah, I would love to see a fight between Grindelwald and Dumbledore. I think we're going to get there.
I hope so.
That's all I care about in the rest of the series. That's all I care about anymore. I don't care about anything else. Give me the fight between Dumbledore and Grindelwald. You know the phrase? There's a lot of emotions here. A lot of emotions.
Lots.
Yeah. Stay nerdy with it.